Please let this be the last chapter between Rhea Ripley and the Judgment Day. Let it die. Let it go. We are tired. We are just 5 days away from the comeback of a classic, and this kickoff show is shaping up to be fire. The way that they're handling this got me thinking that Raw Day 1 at Netflix is about to be next level cinema. WWE, we do not, I repeat, we do not give 3 fucks about babyface Gunther. I mean, look at that face. Does that face scream baby to you? Gunther has some shit that he wanted to get off his chest. And of course, this is Monday Night Raw, so here comes the Legion of Doom. I had a feeling in my gut that Damien was gonna get involved with this. And when I saw all of them walking towards the ring and Damien's music dropped, I dropped my cake, I threw my soda across the living room, and I was ready to swallow in my tears of suffering because for a second I thought that WWE was going to pull the "can we coexist" shit between Gunther and Damian Priest.
No!
I had a sigh of relief when the brawl started and automatically said, shit, we're gonna get a triple threat. Okay, now I'm interested. But here comes the big but. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Let's get back to the video. Knowing WWE, we need to expect Gunther and Damien as a team against the Judgment Day at some point. That is law. Other than Damien and Finn, there isn't anyone else for Gunther to play with. Everybody else is busy with their own shenanigans, and that's one of my favorite things when it comes to Monday Night Raw. There's never a dull moment. Stories are always progressing. As for the triple threat match, there's 2 ways that this could go. If Gunther is to move on to other challenges, he wins and puts this whole thing behind him, walking out of this more confident and ready to eat the world, correct? The other way is, if WWE is going to WWE, the Judgment Day will get involved as they always do, and we eventually get the "can we coexist" between Gunther and Damien until Damien and Finn go full force with their feud. A feud that I can almost guarantee is going to happen and most likely will end between Damian Priest and the Demon. But what's your thoughts on that? Leave your comments below. I want to know what you guys think. Not having the Wire 6 on TV every week is proving to be the best choice WWE have made. The pop for the Wire 6 proved that they're still a lot of people's favorite, and there's no need to overexpose them every week. There is something special about them being on TV. There is an aura to them, and the production is so well done that it can get really old and boring if they do it all the time. So kudos on how they are handling the situation. As for the match, maybe the only time I want to see a shitload of people in the ring is only during the Royal Rumble. I am not a fan of a 4-on-4 tag team match. I am not a fan of tornado matches. Shit, I don't even like war game matches, to be honest with you. This match in particular wasn't about putting up a masterpiece. It was straight chaos, wild, messy, and all over the place, and that's what the match was supposed to be. The ref got pulled in 100 different directions, giving the bad guys the perfect chance to cheat as they always do and get away with a dirty win. Now the good guys got to come back and settle the score. That was accomplished here. I don't think they're going to have a slot on Saturday Night Main Event. This is definitely a Raw Day 1 or even a Royal Rumble match. I might get a lot of heat for this, but I honestly don't really care for this match. I enjoy the storytelling and the drama of it all because of how compelling it is to see Uncle Howdy playing this character, but it's not some shit that I want to call off work because I don't want to miss this match. It was definitely smart booking for what's hopefully gonna be a better, bigger showdown at some point. But what say you? If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, I want to invite you to join my Patreon. These recaps are usually posted within an hour or so after the show, and members of the Patreons get to see it 12 to 24 hours before the rest of the public does. I have a free membership that includes a free chat room named Let's Talk About It, where it's open 24/7 just in case you want to have a place where you could talk about wrestling with other people. Thank you for all your support, and let's talk about it because that's what you follow me for or should follow me. Dakota Kai proved that she can be the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. This match between Liv and Dakota seemed out of nowhere and unnecessary, but this championship match between Liv and Io Sky have been done fucking dirty. Barely any hype, mostly because WWE are still stuck on the champ and her never-ending drama with Rhea Ripley. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some mommy, but god damn. For the sake of not only the championship, but the Raw women's division overall, this shit needs to stop. Liv is a good in-ring performer that is being sold as if she can't even beat a fly without any help. Dakota and Liv show good chemistry in ring, but that's a typical statement when it comes to Liv and anybody when it comes to her matches. I may be in an island on my own when I say this, but Dakota can make a broom look great in ring. If she could stay healthy, I would love to see a championship on her sooner rather than later. Hint, hint, the IC title. I may be stating the obvious here, but I am predicting Lyra versus Dakota for the women's IC title match. Either way they go, I'll be very, very happy. You know what else will make me happy? Take the damn belt away from Liv Morgan. It seems like WWE is setting up an honorable mutual respect type of angle between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. The last time that Io was a champion, she didn't get a feud or match with a superstar at the level of Rhea Ripley, which made her championship not so great. But this time around, I would love to see that. I believe a match between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky could definitely elevate Io's title reign if she get one. But Io winning this Saturday could be very, very, very telling, because if Io wins, Dakota Kai would definitely not become the IC champion. What's your thoughts on that? I may be way off. Moving on. Fuck what everybody has to say. Drew McIntyre is Wrestler of the Year. Nobody have had more compelling, hard-driven, sensical storyline along with in-ring consistency than DM Hunk. And every time he reappears, he has a new logo. And every time he has a new logo, it's better than the last one. So with that being said, I acknowledge you, my tribal psychopath. I tried to tell you guys last week, his attack on Jay and Sammy has nothing to do with CM Punk. He is done with CM Punk. His problem is Sammy and Jay, and it's very fucking simple. When Jay came to Raw, him and KO were the only one that were hesitant about Jay. KO kind of gave in because of Sammy, but not Drew. Drew know that Jay will always be a Bloodline member, and Jay will always be family, and that will never change. He always held Jay accountable for helping Roman make his life miserable. And I know what you're typing right now, but Punk teamed up with Roman. Yes, Punk did, but he did with a side mission. And Drew understands that. Jay and Sammy, they did it because Roman is family. And if there's two things that Drew McIntyre hate, it's Roman Reigns and Roman Reigns' family. Sammy and Drew are both great in-ring performers and great storytellers. And this match right here got me fucking glued to my TV on Saturday night. I need to see this match. I need to see it unfold. And Jay is next. I don't know about you, but I'm ready. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Remember last week when I told y'all Kofi Kingston is about to be the biggest heel in Monday Night Raw? The New Day was getting some Dirty Dom type heat, and that villain vibe is fucking crazy. The crowd wasn't holding back either. We want Big E chants and New Day sucks. Got me feeling like we were back in 2015. If you know, you know. Last week's drama clearly did the job. When Big E finally make his comeback, fingers crossed, it's gonna be an all-time moment. History in the making. For now though, Kofi and Woods are riding the heat wave of fans' outrage over how they treated a boy. And honestly, that's the kind of energy that makes must-see TV. Woods looks very comfortable in this heel mode, but Kofi looked like he about to go from Majin Vegeta to Kid Buu real quick. Again, if you know, you know. The best part of all of this is that these guys are already made. This storyline doesn't require a title. And if given a title as a heel tag team, I can just imagine the heat and the hate that they will receive. What is your expectation moving forward when it comes to the New Day? Do you think that they are setting up for Big E to make his return at Royal Rumble and possibly be the reason why either of these guys make it? Because that shit right there will be some phenomenal booking. Overall, this is why Monday Night Raw is better than SmackDown right now. The show just fucking flows. Everything that happens is enjoyable and has a purpose. Storylines are crossing paths with each other and it makes sense and you can relate it, but still keep them apart. It's not relying heavily on one storyline like SmackDown is, but it's still making it part of that branch enough where it continue the story between both brands. The story progressions are chef kiss, and I want to assume it will only get better once they take the tag team titles away from the Judgment Day. Promos have been great and elevating the stories with no need to overbook matches, which make every match worth watching. My favorite part of all this is that the best storylines of Monday Night Raw right now do not involve, need, or require a title, which means that title can be used to elevate or bring shine to talents that can actually benefit from being called a champion. Imagine if at this moment the New Day had the tag team title, or Seth had a title, or Punk had a title, or Drew McIntyre had a title, or even Rhea Ripley had a title. There will be no interest in the other storylines, but those talents having a title makes you want to see what's going to happen with them. Great fucking booking. I love the show this week. Even though I wouldn't grade it an A, it was still a good show. But I want to hear from you. What's your thoughts on this? What's your favorite storyline moving forward? What matches are you expecting to see soon? And what storylines got you glued to the TV? My name is Bidge, and let's talk about it because that's what you follow me for or should follow me.